Police busting into a South Houston home for a welfare check. The home belonging to this man, 62-year-old Lee Carter. He's accused of kidnapping a woman and locking her inside of the garage for years. Fox 26's Matthew Seedorf live outside that home tonight off Perry Street. Matthew, what did you find out?
Well, Caroline, intense moments here. Police just left within the last few hours or so. But take a look at this. This is the window of the garage. You can see the glass busted out on the ground by police today. This is the same garage that authorities believe a woman was forced to live in for years. Police in South Houston breaking into the home of an alleged kidnapper. Authorities rescuing a dog from inside a garage, the same one authorities believe was used to hold a woman captive for years.
We were very concerned that there could have been somebody in there that needed immediate assistance.
Dead of the shock. Lee Carter in court Friday, arrested at a motel near his home off Perry Street. The 52-year-old accused of kidnapping a pregnant panhandler 4 or 5 years ago, locking the woman in a garage. The charging documents disturbing, claiming the roughly 30-year-old woman begged to leave, but Carter would force her to take drugs, making her physically unable to. In addition, Carter is accused of forcing her to perform sexual acts against her will. Did you ever notice anything unusual? Hear anything?
Well, yeah, everything always happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was very weird.
Like what? What do you mean?
Just stuff moving around, backing up to the house and moving people from the front into the garage. It was very crazy.
Neighbors describing Carter as quiet.
It's pretty surprising. I don't know what's going on.
Using Carter's laptop in April, the woman was able to text with 911 dispatchers telling them she was being held captive. When authorities got to the home, the 5'2" tall woman weighed approximately 70 pounds and was extremely malnourished. Somehow, Carter avoided police for about 8 months until his arrest Thursday. No one found inside the 52-year-old's home Friday, but bark did take away the dog. Sources telling Fox 26, Carter is also known by his stage name Viper, a Houston rap artist now charged with aggravated kidnapping.
My heart goes out to the woman involved because she is a victim.
And police tell me they aren't sure where this woman is or what happened to her baby. We're live on the south side of Houston tonight.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Michelle. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching me. Happy New Year! It's the year of the 8. Yeah, year of the 8, year of abundance, a year of getting your shit together. Okay? Yeah, let's get our shit together this year. Okay, we got a lot to work on this year. Ooh, me child, especially me. I got a lot of goals I need to reach. 2020-23 do not owe me shit, okay? It wasn't the best year. It was not a spectacular year, but I am so grateful. I learned so much about me. I learned what I can endure. I learned what I can get through. You know what I'm saying? I reached some of my goals, not most of them, but some of them, I saw who was there for me. I saw who loved me, who want to be in my life, who want to be around me. I am so grateful. But yeah, we're going to talk about Mr. Lee Carter. I know I put a video up at the front. Y'all have met Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter is a rapper out there in Houston, Texas. He was called Viper. Yep, he was called Viper. So Mr. Viper, 52 years old, out here kidnapping women and drugging them and leaving them in his garage and won't let them leave. But y'all need to really listen to the full story because I'm kind of scratching my head about this one here. It's a little bit, I don't know if he was holding her captive or she wanted to be there. Y'all can make your own opinion But check this out. So it says here that Houston man locks a woman up in the garage for nearly 5 years. 5 years. And drugged her so she could not escape. It says Lee Carter, 52 years old, is charged with aggravated kidnapping after alleged approaching a woman when she was pregnant and panhandling. The woman said he gave her $1 approximately 5 years ago. She said that Carter offered to help. She accepted. He drove her to his house on the 52 block of Pear Street in Houston. Y'all know what that is in Houston. A charging document stated that the victim begged to leave, but Carter drugged her with crack, leaving her physically unable to escape. Okay, so I got a lot of crackheads in my family. And I thought you could only, I could be ignorant. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I don't know. But I thought you only could smoke crack. So he must have beat her, beat her or, intimidate her and make her smoke that crack. Or she could have been in the room and just was smelling all the fumes and just couldn't, couldn't move. But yeah. But he drugged her with crack, cocaine, leaving her physically unable to escape. I don't know. That's what she said. And the initial complaint was filed April 2023. Okay. When the victim was approximately able to contact with the police using Carter's computer. Okay, so she used Carter's computer. Houston police officer responded to Carter's home on April 7th last year, made contact with a woman who told Carter had been held her captive in his home, sexually assaulted her, and drugging her since he kidnapped her 4 years ago. She told officers that she escaped once. You escaped once, but how you got back? When she was able to break a window in the garage and climb out. The woman was hospitalized. She went to the hospital, y'all. She went to the hospital. But Carter picked her up and brought her back to his home and boarded up the window attached to his garage so she couldn't get out again. How Carter knew to come pick you up? How Carter knew you was at the hospital? I'm just asking questions. I'm not victim shaming or none of that. Because Carter, you wrong if you held that woman up there hostage and you drilled her up, okay? And you physically assaulted her. Okay, so you wrong for that if all this is true. But it sounds kind of funny to me. Because if you escape, ain't nowhere in hell he no gonna know where I'm at. Where your people at? Where the baby at? She was pregnant. What happened to the baby? I just asking questions. That's all I'm doing. It said authorities said roughly 30-year-old, 5'2" woman was malnourished and weighed just over 70 pounds. No, she was just a crackhead when they made contact with her last year. She was just a crackhead. Something about this ain't clean in the buttermilk. The warrant was filed against Carter in April, but his arrest did not come until Friday. Was that yesterday? When the police conducted a welfare check at the residence after someone reported seeing the TV on and hearing the dog bark at the residence. Police responded to Carter's address where were able to rescue the dog inside the garage. Investigators believe Carter used to held the victim captive. The woman was nowhere to be found. I don't know. I read 2 articles about the story. This is the second article I'm reading right now. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this article, this story here, and y'all thoughts about this because this story is coming out of Houston, Texas. So it says a Texas rapper accused of kidnapping a pregnant woman, locking her up for years. in his home where he allegedly RAP'd her, forced her to take drugs, starved her, and confined her to his squattling conditions. That's what they said. The disturbing allegations came to light this week when the police in Houston arrested 52-year-old Lee Carter on charges of aggravated kidnapping. Although Carter was taken into custody on Thursday, authorities discovered the woman in April of last year, you guys, after she managed to call 911. The woman told the responding officer that 4 or 5 years ago, earlier, she was a panhandler when Carter pulled over, gave her money, and offered to help her if she got in his car. Say what now? Say what now? But Carter did not help. The victim alleged she was kept locked inside Carter's garage at his South Houston home on Pear Street, except in a rare instance, he would allow her to shower. She tried to escape multiple times, but Carter was always able to catch her and lock her back in the garage. At one point, the victim was hospitalized, but Carter picked her up from the hospital and brought her back to his home, where he allegedly boarded up the garage window. The woman said Carter forced her to use crack, cocaine, pills, and other substance that rendered her physically incapable of moving. She told Carter she did not want the drugs, but he demanded her to use them. Make that make sense. In the garage where the woman was kept, Carter had a makeshift toilet that could not flush, a vomit-soaked mattress, a sink with water that dripped. As far for food, the woman told the investigators that Carter gave her snacks and chips. It's like a crackhead. But she typically never was sedated. Okay. Officers found the woman weighed approximately 70 pounds with a pungent snitch. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Y'all didn't even have to put all that in there. Like, for real. Y'all did not have to put that in there. Even though the victim was rescued, authorities say they did not know her current location. They do not know her current location because she was a crackhead. She probably won't even show up at the court. Okay? Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. I think she probably wanted to be there. Because ain't no way I'm going to the hospital and he coming to get me. Her identity has not been released, and it was not clear what happened with her pregnancy. Right, what happened to the baby? Come on. On Friday, the police returned to Carter's house for the woman, but the effort proved fruitless. We found a dog inside, feces on the floor, and an empty room with the TV on. Authority says Carter is a real estate broker and work on a master's degree in business administration. He also is a popular rapper in Houston area under the stage name Viper. Carter is being held in the county jail pending a $100,000 bail. If he is released, he will have to wear a GPS tracker, and he is prohibited from contacting the victim. One of the neighbors told the news that he sensed something was amiss at Carter's residence and suspected it might have been involved in human trafficking or production of pornography. All of it's giving me a red flag. That's what the neighbor said. Everything from the day one was a red flag. I don't know about the story. I really don't know. I feel like Maybe she wanted to be there, because like I said, I would have read 2 articles, and y'all might get a little earful of both. But yeah, I don't know. I think they were both two crackheads. I don't know about if he held her hostage. I wasn't there, but I do feel like if you went to the hospital, or if you didn't want to go, how he came to pick you up? And in the last article that I read, which I heard, she escaped the first time and then went to the hospital. But how he knew you was at the hospital when you escaped? Okay, you had to call him and tell him that you was at the hospital when you escaped. They have security guards. They even have a whole phone system and all that at the hospital. Could call to get help. So this story is a little suspect, but Houston Viper is in jail right now on a $100,000 bond. Yeah. But like I said, crack is whack. And when you know better, you do better. Honey. Happy New Year's, guys. Yeah. Bye.